Oh, sorry, hang on. I need to uh, sorry, it's just one of those habits, you know. It's just a bad habit that I mean, it's a good habit in the long run. It's just right now. This is the kind of joke that if people are watching these videos in a few years' time, they will have no idea what we're talking about. Unless, of course, Master's just commonplace by then. Who knows? Anyway, let's get started with the actual show. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Guitari Lounge Lockdown. As I'm sure you're well aware, due to the COVID-19 situation, we are in lockdown, but that should not, could not, and has not stopped us from carrying on. And we're back with another show. It's episode 3, season 2. We've got some great people. We've got some new... Well, we have a new performer. A brand new performer for us. Now, actually, she was on the session last time, but didn't play anything. So this is the first time that you all get to see her, even though we've all got to see her last week. So, Justine, hi!
Hello!
How are you doing?
Nervous since it's my first time properly performing, but apart from that I think it's going to be great, and I'm really excited to show you.
When you say first time performing, do you mean first time performing at Guitari Lounge or first time performing full stop?
Well, no, I've been performing for, since I was a little child, but this is the first time actually properly performing in Guitari Lounge, so...
Guitari Lounge. Well, it's great to have you here, and there's no need to feel nervous whatsoever. Very welcoming group. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm quite a music lover, so music's been with me pretty much all my life. The piano's been with me all my life. And so I decided, why not take music on a journey through my life? So, yeah.
Awesome. And what brings you to the Guitari Lounge?
I just want to show people my skills that I've been working on, and I really just want to show people that anyone can do music, really.
So true. Yeah, well, it's great to have you here, and definitely that's what we want to put out, is that anyone can do music. And I think it's such a shame when people don't share their music with the world. You know, it's such a gift, and I think the reason we've got it is to be shared with everyone else. And I know personally, I like listening to everyone else's music, so it's great to have you here. What are you playing for us today?
I am playing, since I can't play the guitar, I'm doing my own sort of cover of the song, but it is Youth of Today by Amy MacDonald, but I put my own twist to it.
Awesome. Well, whenever you're ready, over to you.
I would listen to what you have to say, but you're just some incapable figure thinking you're bigger than baby, but you're not Jay. You don't know a thing about the youth of today. Making it rain. what you have to say at all. And you say, my children's children, they're the ones to blame. And you say, my dear, behave. Better not today, no more. Change hair and decorate. Just say what we wanna say, and we are the youth of today. Don't care what you have to say at all.
Yeah.
Awesome. Amazing.
Amazing.
I was shaking the whole time, but it was.
Well, I mean, that's impressive keyboard work if you're shaking the whole time. No,
Yeah.
very good. How long do you say you've been playing piano?
I think I've been playing for around. It's hard to explain. It's been a very long time.
Yeah, fair enough.
Definitely a few years. So.
A few years. And how long have you been singing?
Oh, I've been singing since probably the age of 6. So
Oh, cool.
around 11 years.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, no, it shows through. It's definitely, I mean, with any of this stuff, it's like the more you do it, the better you become at it, and it's clearly something that clearly a passion of yours and something that you've become really good at. So thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Right.
Absolutely amazing. I can't wait to have you back in future weeks to play more for us.
Yep, definitely. I will return.
Amazing. Glad to hear it.
No,
Next up, we have Matt. Hi, Matt.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, thanks for asking. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing well so far.
And what have you been doing in the last few weeks?
I've been flatting out trying to get my second assignment done. We're working on my original song, and I'm also working on a recreation from Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day for my assignment.
Yeah, I love that song. I've mentioned before how I do love Green Day. Did you play a Green Day one? Was it Boulevard of Broken Dreams you played last session?
Yes, it was.
See, I remember certain things. Wow, yeah, that great track. And you do some original stuff as well, you say?
Well, my original song was an inspiration of ideas from my recreation, but some twists have been added to it, and some slight differences.
Super, yeah. No, I love hearing sort of creative new stuff. And of course, what I just emphasise is even a recreation of it, even a cover can be incredibly creative and original. So whatever you do, I'm always happy to hear it. So what have you got to play for us today, Matt?
I'm playing Christopher Columbus by Leon Berry. It's a great 5-piece that I'm currently working on.
Great. Well, whenever you're ready, Matt, rock on. Well, everyone, you've heard him sing, and now you've heard him play piano. Is there anything he can't do? Wow, yeah, you've really got that down. Very very impressive tune there. Uh, do you like alternate between whether you're playing piano or singing, or can you do both at the same time?
I can do both piano and singing at the same time.
That'd be really cool to see one week. Just because now, I didn't. I mean, you may have. I think you might have mentioned the first week that you played piano, but we hadn't actually seen you play piano. But you really have. You've really got a skill in it. So it's great to see you come along with a keyboard and play as well. Um, Once you get the whole collection together at the same time, you'll become an unstoppable force of music.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. um, no, and it's nice to have you here. How are you finding your work placement with Bucks Music Trust? You getting the grips of Canva and all that?
Yeah, definitely trying to get first grips and trying to get used to working on those Canva posters and changing the poster layout every single week.
Yeah. It's a challenge trying to come up with something original every time, isn't it? I can imagine that I do website design, and sometimes the temptation is just to use the same website every single time. And once you got a thing that works, you might as well just keep to it. But no, I see your posters coming up on Instagram, and they look very professional. So good job there.
Thank you.
Right, next up. I think it's me. I think I'm going to play something next. So because I'm no longer doing this from my office and I'm coming home to do it, I thought I would use my electric guitar. So once I get that through my headphones and get my cables all right, I've also got all of my pedals out. So I've got some reverb. Let me just show you what all of these pedals do. Just because, I don't know, there might be some people out there who don't understand why guitarists always have those things by their feet. That they're like, a lot of people understand why pianists might have pedals, but why does a guitarist need a pedal? Well, allow me to elaborate. So, the first one I've got is a tuner, so, I'm not going to demonstrate that. The next one, so this is what it sounds clean. It's what it sounds like with just a bit of crunch on it. This is what it sounds like with kind of like grungy crunch on it. Right, okay. This is what, when I'm trying to do like lots of distortion on it. And you've got reverb. That's so lovely. Love reverb. And I've got an EQ there as well. But yes, when you've got a bit of crunch and a bit of EQ, that's how this song goes. So so tired but I can't sleep. These eyes don't shut and I start to weep. I hate to admit it but I start to cry. I'm walking dead but I can't die. I'm so tired but I can't sleep. These eyes don't shut and I start to weep. I hate to admit it but I start to cry. I'm walking dead but I can't die. Nah, cause I work, but I can't afford rest. Nah, I need more time to get this off my chest. See, my bed calls me, but I try to resist. Gotta get my life done before I'm totally pissed. Spending nights, eyes open on you, thought I'm awoken. No pause, you were frozen, I ain't even spoken. I'm so tired, I feel dreams is real, lights is fake. Spending days awake and there's fine hours wasted lying in bed. So much else in the world that I could be doing instead, but the world's made for you, you ain't ready to sleep. Life is never going through, follow shepherds like a sheep. And whilst they weep because they're supposed to, whilst I should try smile and keep it true. Yeah, life's like the feet, I'm like the shoe, cause in life is a leap, well then I must too. But I'm so tired but I can't sleep. These eyes don't shut and I start to weep. I hate to admit it but I start to cry. I'm walking dead but I can't die. Nah, if I fall asleep. I don't know if I can keep my sense of sanity. Dreams so high, so free. This sleeper gets on unrefreshing days and days. Unrepenting mother steps of oversteps and poorly gets on bloody left. Dust in my eye, no matter how hard I try. Rest enough to get by, enough to satisfy. Get over groans and moans and rest your weary bones. But remind the cyclones in my heart is to stones. The smallest distraction will keep me awake. Makes me wonder what pills people take to get to sleep without even a fight. Whilst I get out of bed at the sight of lies. Some people cover lines, but there's so much more to do. So much more in the world to create and more to make new. I wake up every morning and I get out of bed. Well, I should probably sleep longer, but I'll sleep when I'm dead, yeah. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep. These eyes don't shut and I start to weep. I hate to admit it, but I start to cry. I'm walking dead, but I can't die. Sleep. These eyes don't shut and I start to weep. I hate to admit it, but I start to cry. I'm walking dead, but I can't die.
Love that. That's
Thank you
brilliant.
very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for giving me the chance to play that. How are you doing, Jess?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. What have you been up to the last 2 weeks?
Not a lot. Just school.
I mean, not a lot is probably the answer we all give to that. It's difficult coming up with interesting things to say when people ask that question. I don't. How are you finding school?
It's actually okay. It's pretty good. We have our own marquee thing that's heated, so we just go and chill in there.
A heated marquee. Mark, that's what you need. Mark was just complaining earlier on before we started about the fact that they've got to have all of their windows open and he's got to wear several layers of thermal stuff. You can see he's wearing quite a few layers right now.
I am. In fact, I demonstrated my lovely, very, very elegant arm warmers that, keep your fingers playing all day long. It's even got a little thumb hole in it, so it goes halfway up.
Mark was so proud of these when he got them. So you're enjoying your heated marquee then, Jess?
Yes, it's quite good.
Good. Is that just for the sixth former? Is that for everyone?
No, it's just for my sixth formers.
Good. Yeah. Keep the year sevens out. That's what I like to hear. And what are you playing for us today?
Moving to New York by the Wombats.
Super. Well, whenever you're ready, Jess, over to you.
Crazy streak like a
we're about a month away, but Christmas came early.
Yep.
Hey. Also, I noticed a theme. We've both now done songs about not being able to sleep, so there's kind of a theme going through this as well. I don't know if anyone else noticed that. Amazing, Jess. Yeah, thank you so much. It's great to see the bass guitar back. Yeah, we've seen you play a lot of the 6-string, which is awesome. A big fan of the 6-string guitar. But first time I saw you play was with a bass, and so it's great to see you back with the 4 strings, the twice as low as the 6 strings. That's a reasonable description of a bass guitar, right?
Debatable, but okay.
Yeah. So do you feel more comfortable on the bass or more comfortable on the 6-string?
I feel like the bass is easier to play for me because I play it from memory. So.
Right. Yeah. What do you play the 6-string from? Paper?
Yeah, because obviously there's more strings and there's more notes to learn.
Yeah. I never learned to read real music on paper though, so I'm clueless. I can read like letters over music, over words, but that's about the extent of my musical knowledge. So I'm impressed by anyone who can read paper. Well, thank you very much, Jess. Amazing and good to have you back on the 4 strings. Merlin, hi. How are you doing?
Amazing.
Amazing. That's about the most enthusiastic response I've had all evening. I love to hear it. Thank you very much. And what have you been up to the last 2 weeks?
Practice mainly.
Practice mainly. Is that
And school.
practice? Wake up, practice, school, practice, sleep.
Yeah.
That's a daily schedule and a half. I love it. I was hearing you in the practices, and you had a loop pedal. Did you manage to get that
Yes.
back working again? Is that all?
Yes, it is.
Super. Now this is getting up like the Ed Sheeran tiers of how Ed Sheeran can you be, and the loop pedal is definitely one of those standpoints. I had a friend who lived just down the road from me, and he got very good at doing very good at doing the loop pedal stuff with his and he'd like sing over the top of it and play guitar over the top of it, and he'd kind of build up into this big crescendo of music. Is incredible. So I cannot wait to hear what you've got planned for us today, Merlin.
Yeah.
What song are you playing?
Well, I'm gonna play "Small Bump" by Ed Sheeran.
By Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Huge. Love to hear it. Love to see it. Well, whenever you're ready, Merlin, over to you.
You're just a small bump unborn. In 4 months you're brought to life. Might be left with my hair, but you have your mother's eyes. I'll hold your body in my hands, be as gentle as I can. But for now you're scared of my unmade plans. A small bump. In 4 months you'll open your eyes. And I'll whisper quietly and tell you nothing but truth. If you're not inside me, I'll put my future in you. 'Cause you are my one and only. You can wrap your fingers round my thumb and hold me tight. 'Cause you are my one and only. You can wrap your fingers round my thumb and hold me tight, and you'll be alright. Ooh, you're just a small bump, I know. You'll grow into your skin, and with a smile like hers and a poke beneath your chin. Fingernails the size of a half grain of rice, and eyelids closed to be soon open wide. A small bump. In 4 months you'll open your eyes. And I'll whisper quietly and tell you nothing but truth. If you're not inside me, I'll put my future in you. 'Cause you are my one and only. You can wrap your fingers round my thumb and hold me tight. 'Cause you are my one and only. You can wrap your fingers round my thumb and hold me tight. You can lie with me with your tiny feet. When you're half asleep, I leave you be right in front of me for a couple weeks, so I could keep you safe. 'Cause you are my one and only. You can wrap your fingers round my thumb and hold me tight. 'Cause you are my one and only. You can wrap your fingers round my thumb and hold me tight, and you'll be alright. 'Cause you were just a small bump unborn for 4 months, then torn from life. Maybe you were needed up there, but we're still unaware, that's why.
Incredible. I have to say, that is what I would call ambitious. I mean, the loop pedal is so challenging, and you did an amazing job, Merlin. Incredible. Really, really. There's just so much to think about. You know, there's so many different things you got to remember, and keeping tempos in time, and it's you know, it's an absolute multitask. It's like trying to play multiple instruments all at once. It definitely doesn't make things any easier. So you did an amazing job there, Merlin. Absolutely outstanding. Thank you very much. Right, Gideon.
Hello.
Hello, Gideon. How you doing?
I'm alright.
So, Gideon, you're the lighting person at High Wycombe, and thus you thought you would bring your lighting skills forward into a Guitari Lounge lockdown. And why not? You know, if we're having all the fun online, I see no reason why the lighting technicians should
single
also
Guitari
have
Lounge
all the
since
fun online.
February.
Yeah,
Been-
yeah, it's
done
been
nothing.
so long. So what have you been up to between Guitari Lounge and now?
Well, mostly nothing, but I had 2 events in the church space where Guitari Lounge is filmed. Because at the Wickham Arts Centre, we've got the cafe space where Guitari Lounge is, and the church space where all the bigger events is. I had 2 sort of filming gigs in there. So I thought, while all my stuff's up, plus some more, I thought I might as well film. So I filmed 2 gigs, actually, but I'll just show one.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Save one for another week. It'd be great to have you back sometime. So what song have you lit up today?
You know this. This is Living.
This is Living, yeah! So
it's very similar to the Light Short Soul Survivor. Very similar.
Oh, right. Is that what you're modelling it off? So for those who don't know, Gideon and I also do other events outside of Guitari Lounge. And one of the ones that we've both been to is Soul Survivor. You might have seen me wearing this hoodie before.
I didn't get the merch.
I've got the merch. And another one is Lighthouse, which I've also got merch for somewhere in my drawers. But you've got the Lighthouse. There we go.
Logo. I've also got one with the old logo somewhere.
Okay, so Gideon, you are lighting up. This is Living.
Yep.
I can't wait to see this. So whenever you're ready, Gideon, over to you.
Waking up knowing there's a reason. All my dreams come alive. Life is for living. With you, I've made my decision. You lift me up, fill my eyes with wonder. Forever young in your love, this freedom's untainted. With you, no moment is wasted. Sun now bursting through the clouds, black and white, turn to color all around. All is new in the Savior I have found. This is living now. This is living now. You lead the way, got your eye beside me. In your love, I'm complete. There's nothing like living with you. This life you created, I choose. See the sun now bursting through the clouds, black and white, turn to color all around. All is new in the Savior I have found. This is living now.
If it was, am I living it? Do I live in it? So astounding. Love is an ocean, you can drown me. The sweet embrace, the lovely taste, I taste and see. I'm under grace, the place to be. It means I'll never need an umbrella. I'm cool in the cold, in the hot weather. Whether or never I ever understand, I'm a man in the hands of great plans. I stand with faith there in a life I never known to touch. And still outside my clutch, but I'm like, what's the dream of? What's the hope in? What's to die for? Live to no end. This is living. The life I've been given is a gift. If I'm a living, I'ma live it to death. So what's the dream of? What's the hope in? What's to die for? And live to no end. This is living. The life I've been given is a gift. If I'm a living, I'ma live it to death. Yeah.
We've really missed you, Gideon. We've really missed having all of the incredible lighting displays behind us all the time. I mean, you know how long it takes me to try lighting my room every day. You know, it really makes me appreciate the amount of effort that you go to do these amazing lighting displays. So it's great to have you back, and it's great to see what you've been up to in the meanwhile. Yeah, and I can't wait to see some more of your stuff in future. It'd be great to have another one of those videos played at another session some other time. We're coming towards the end, but we have time for 2 more performers. So, first up, or second to last up, is Jess. Jess, hi.
Hi.
You're back with a 6-string guitar.
Yes.
For those of you who are very observant, just lift your guitar up so we can see it a bit closer. Now, for those who are very observant, they might have noticed that my guitar is no longer in shot, and that Jess is now holding a guitar which is identical to my guitar. So, you know, clearly the only possibility is that my guitar has travelled through the ether all the way to Jess's house, and Jess is now using my guitar, because that's the only possible solution, isn't it, Jess?
Yeah, well, mine's just better.
It's the same thing! So we both have Epiphone Sheratons, which are amazing guitars. 100% recommend them. Based on the 335 model. I got it because I'm a big Chuck Berry fan, and it's kind of similar to the one that Chuck Berry plays, but has a few extra kind of features thrown in with coil tapping and things like that. So yeah, it's a lovely guitar. And Jess, what are you playing for us?
I just found it hanging around upstairs. It's called Blood Bank by Bon Iver.
That's the best way to find a song, is one lying around upstairs. That's exactly what we like to hear. Well, whenever you're ready, Jess, over to you. just found one lying around upstairs. Beautifully played. Thank you very much for that, Jess. A great way to almost finish off the evening, but we've got time for just one more song. Merlin, are you ready to finish the evening off?
Very definitely, and it will be grand, it will be amazing, and it will be amazing.
It will be grand, amazing, and amazing. What I actually did when I first started doing these Guitari Lounges was I had an Excel spreadsheet, right? And I wrote down all of the adjectives I could think of, because I always struggle with coming up with the first... If you ever watched the first ever episode of this, I used the word fantastic more times than I think anyone has ever used it in any life ever. So, you know, it's difficult coming up with new adjectives, but I challenge you for next week to come up with even more adjectives to say just before you play your song. But I love the effort, Merlin. It's great. I love the enthusiasm. So what was it again?
Grand, amazing.
Grand, amazing, and amazing. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Well, whenever you're ready, Merlin, let's have a grand, amazing, amazing outro for
I just
Guitari Lounge.
wanted to introduce it first because it may seem a bit weird to start off with.
Go ahead.
It's a song I wrote. And I wrote it for a school project we had to do in science about healthy eating. So we had to make an advert that lasted about 3 minutes. And I thought, 3 minutes advert me equals song. So I wrote one for it. Balanced diet, carbs, dairy, fiber, fresh, protein, sugars. In this healthy song about healthy eating, we'll talk about chicken nuggets. You need a balanced diet, it's very crucial. You should try to have it in every meal. If you don't, then you might find that your health begins to unwind. But it's just as it sounds. You should try to have equal amounts of sweets and unhealthy foods, and foods in healthier groups. Balanced diet, carbs, dairy, fiber, fresh, protein, sugars. In this healthy song about healthy eating, we'll talk about chicken nuggets. Carbohydrates give sustained energy. They keep us going, yes, you and me. They're unlike sugars, which boost and then drop. Before they wear off, time could go round the whole clock. Even though they might not taste very nice, you should try to have things like pasta and rice. They're part of the balanced diet on the healthy side, so try to not leave them aside. Balanced diet, carbs, dairy, fiber, fresh, protein, sugars. In this healthy song about healthy eating, we'll talk about chicken nuggets. Dairies give you calcium and vitamin D, so you should have them every day because they're healthy, see. But remember, some people might be allergic like me, but there's substitutes so I can still be healthy. Calcium and vitamin D help grow your teeth and bones. As a result of it, mine have grown and grown. You can also get vitamin D from the sun, calcium from the leaves you can munch. Balanced diet, carbs, dairy, fiber, fresh, protein, sugars. In this healthy song about healthy eating, we'll talk about chicken nuggets. Fun makes it easy to go to the loo, especially when you're doing a number 2. Brown bread, brown rice, natural pork and fresh, all high in fiber and fresh will come next. Balanced diet, carbs, dairy, fiber, fresh, protein, sugars. In this healthy song about healthy eating, we'll talk about chicken nuggets. Veggies, fruit and veg, simple, see. They're always in the shop and who put them there, not me. Fruits have their seeds on the outside, while vegetables have them on the inside. Fruit know could actually be the seed. But with vegetables in the shop you cannot see the seeds. Eating too much of it is an unhealthy act, 'cause too much of anything is bad for you, and that's a fact. Balanced diet, carbs, dairy, fiber, veg, protein, sugars. In this healthy song about healthy eating, we talk about chicken nuggets. Protein helps build your muscles. It comes from things like meat and chicken nuggets. Try not to have too much ketchup sauce, 'cause they really taste quite nice, 'cause they're part of the healthy side, 'cause they're part of the balanced diet on the healthy side. So try to not leave them aside. Balanced diet, carbs, dairy, fiber, veg, protein, sugars. In this healthy song about healthy eating, we talk about chicken nuggets. Sugars and fats, and we all love them, but too much or too little will make your blood swelling. We all know what's high in sugars and fats, but I'll list them here. Chocolate, cheese, sweets and more, they're always here. You don't want to have too little, 'cause you might get diabetes, but you don't want to have too much, 'cause there's not a heart attack mystery. Balanced diet, carbs, dairy, fiber, veg, protein, sugars. In this healthy song about healthy eating, we'll talk about chicken nuggets.
Yeah! What up? Straight banger. Dude, that's hilarious. There's some and also like you got some speed rap in there. You've got some like fitting things into a bar. You got some hilarious rhymes and punchlines, and chicken nuggets came up quite a few times.
Yes, that's actually the title of the song.
Nice, it came through. Oh wow, I want to hear that properly recorded with some hilarious music video and put up, because that could go viral. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Banger. I love it, Merlin. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for playing that song. And thank you very much to all of our performers for performing tonight. Thank you very much to everyone watching wherever and whenever you are. Huge round of applause for everyone who's been on this call and everyone who's on this YouTube video. A massive thank you to our two Bucks Music Trust sound technicians, Mark and Nick. Thank you very much for sorting out all of this event and editing the whole video together in an impossibly short space of time. And with that, it's probably time to say goodbye. So the next recording session is December the 10th, and then the next release will be December the 11th. So if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to put that in your calendar, because you don't want to miss out on the live stream. But of course, it's all available to watch anytime afterwards. And with that, it's goodbye. See you all in 2 weeks. Thank you very much for coming, everyone. Good night!
Carbs, dairy, fiber, veg, protein, sugars. In this healthy song about healthy eating, we'll talk about chicken nuggets.